a new Jon Moxley figure, and he comes with a black soft goods shirt. Well, let's see if it's stained. Metal Driver here, and today I am looking at Unrivaled Series 12 Jon Moxley. Get a nice image on the back of Moxley, along with some information and the rest of the figures that are in this wave. Now, it's been about a week since I did my last recording, and a lot of you have asked to be acknowledged. I will do so individually in the comments, but for the sake of moving this video along, to all you fine folks out there, you have been acknowledged. Alright, with all that being said, let's go ahead and open this up and take a closer look at Jon Moxley. And here we get a 360 look at Moxley. You get to see the entire figure and all the details. He only comes with a small amount of accessories, which include an open hand and a fisted hand. The matching hands are already on the figure. And then he comes with a soft goods black shirt with this cool image of this skull that says Mox. I do like the image, however, I don't really like the printing on here. That is something that I am going to be critical about. I've noticed a lot of these soft goods shirts from Jazzwares. The printing just kind of looks like they slapped a sticker on a soft goods t-shirt, so it would be nice if in the future they improve that and make it look better. Mattel does a pretty good job at doing their fabric shirts and the printing on there, but aside from the sticker look, I do like the image of the skull and the t-shirt choice. Now there is Velcro on the back, so you can remove this, and this is the part where I'm going to be biting my nails, because if you've seen my videos in 2022, I had a string of terrible luck with the QC when it comes to the staining from these shirts. Now, they weren't just mine, they were pretty widespread, so I haven't seen any reviews or any postings on whether or not this figure is stained, so let's go ahead and take a look. So I'll take this off right here, look at the body, and I see it right there on the shoulders. Oh, Jazzwares, when are you gonna learn? I just want to throw this away now. Forget the review, screw it, I'm done.
The following Thursday.
Alright, so I'm back, and yeah, this is infuriating that still in 2023 we are getting stains on these figures from these stupid motherfucking shirts. Look at this is terrible. My goodness, why? Why are we still dealing with this? Jazzwares, get your head out of your asses. Fix this issue now, because from the looks of this Moxley, it looked pretty nice. But how can I enjoy this with the stains right here? I mean, what I'm going to have to do is swap this body with one of the previous Moxleys, if I want this to be my Moxley figure that I'm going to use for photos. Just, wow, seriously, what a major disappointment. Alright, look at the head sculpt. This is brand new. This isn't really disappointing. I kind of like it. Now, I don't have the other Moxley figures right here on my table. I will show them off next to this one in the comparison section, but so far from what I'm seeing, I do like this. I think it looks better from my memory of the other head sculpts. The painting on the facial hair, the eyes, the eyebrows look good. I do like the sculpting on the hair. He's got a little bit extra long hair on the front right there. You see the receding hairline. So that looks cool. I like that. Trying to stay positive. So, not too bad of a head sculpt. Now, Jazzwares do a better job with their head sculpts when it comes to Cody Rhodes and Kenny Omega. I think they've done a great job with those. Other figures, they can be hit or miss. This one isn't too bad, although if I'm being honest, it kind of looks more like my coworker, although ex-coworker, because he got fired 2 weeks ago. Oh well. And then looking at the body again, we should definitely fire the people who decided not to fix these issues with the staining. Seriously though. How stupid is this that we are still dealing with this in 2023? The rest of the body is fine. I don't mind it. Is it accurate to Jon Moxley? At this point, I don't care because of the staining. That's really frustrating. Tattoo on the forearm. Looks good. Same thing on the other one. You got this red rose right here painted on the other side, so that looks fine. And then looking at the legs, he's got black cargo pants. Got some paint detail throughout where it is needed. It's got the green belt, silver on the buckle, silver on the zippers. That looks good. The paint looks good there. So I'm pretty happy with how that turned out, not how this turned out. Got this patch right here painted well, looks good. So overall the legs look pretty good. They're pretty satisfying from what I can see. I don't know if the legs have been shortened so that way Jon Moxley isn't too tall. We'll see that in the comparison section. And then the boots are just standard black boots. Articulation wise, the head is on a ball joint and a hinge, so it looks that high up. That far down, can turn side to side, and Not really tilt, shoulder goes that high up, rotates all the way around, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, a swivel and hinge at the wrist, ball joint at the upper diaphragm, crunches that far forward, although if you go too far it will pop off. Can go that far back, twist and pivot slightly, then ball joint at the waist, so he crunches a little bit further forward, further back. Not really the best range compared to other AEW figures, can not really twist. Legs go that far out, they go that high up, so that's actually pretty good. Some of the AEW figures can't go that high up, and it doesn't look like it's going to cut into this hip part right here, so I am happy about that. A thigh cut, double jointed knees, a cut at the top of the boot, ankle goes not really high up, that far down, and some excellent ankle pivot. And here is Unrivaled Series 12, Jon Moxley next to a couple other Moxley figures that were released, and yeah, they didn't fix the height. In fact, if I move this out of the way and put this Kenny Omega right here, yeah, that just looks ridiculous. So, they didn't fix the height, the figure's stained. I guess, well, just fuck the collectors, right? Alright, final thoughts on this figure. It sucks. It really does. And I hate saying that because the head sculpt is actually pretty good. I like the head sculpt. Everything else, well, I mean the legs, the pants look good. They didn't fix the height on the legs, so he's still too tall. And of course, he's stained. As I mentioned, I didn't watch any other reviews, so I don't know if people have mentioned this. But I haven't seen any talks about this on social media from people that have gotten this wave, which, I don't know, I find kind of odd, because I find this hard to believe this is just only mine, considering the staining issues with Jazzwares was widespread. And look, I'm always going to be honest in my videos. I'm going to give my honest opinions, my honest thoughts to my viewers, to my subscribers, because I don't want you to waste your money on garbage that isn't worth it, and I'm sorry, this is not worth it. And it sucks that Jazzwares just keeps making this mistake over and over and over again. Look, I just reviewed the Supreme Walmart exclusive Kenny Omega, and that figure was fantastic, amazing. Yes, it's pricey, but I still love it, and I think it's worth getting. Now, that figure also came with a black t-shirt. Jazzwares had the common sense to put the shirt off to the side, not on the figure. In this case, no. They slapped it right on Jon Moxley, and the shoulders are stained. The bicep is stained on mine. I am never gonna kiss any company's ass. You should know that if you watched my Amazon Young Bucks 2-pack review. I made it very clear, I'm not kissing any company's ass. If that means I never get anything free to review, so be it. Yeah, getting free stuff is cool, I wouldn't mind it. I'm not against it, but I'm not gonna do that at the sacrifice of me speaking the truth. I'm not gonna say this figure is good when it's not good. Look, if you like it, if you're a fanboy, or if you think the figure is fine and that's not an issue that is really that big of a deal, okay, buy it and be happy. But most people, at least most collectors that I know, they're gonna have an issue with this, and I have a major issue. Especially, as I said, if it's an issue that's been going on over and over again. This happened throughout 2022. We're midway through 2023 and we're seeing this again. And not too long ago they revealed another Jon Moxley with a soft goods hoodie. Yeah, that's gonna be stained too unless they fix that issue. So to wrap things up, don't get this figure, don't waste your money on this Moxley. It sucks, save your money or go buy something else. And while you're doing that, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see more wrestling figure reviews, in fact if you want to see a better AEW figure review, click on the card at the end of the video and I'll see you next time.